It's a rainy night in Georgia. Rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world. Yes, I think it's raining all over the world. It's sprinkling right now, but it's fixing to come on down. And I'm here. I got one story to tell before I take my proverbial assets to the room so I can get in bed and just sleep away. But anyways, as I said, I grew up in Florida. I'm originally from Miami. I was born in Hialeah Hospital. And when I was months old, my parents decided they wanted to move up to New York, where my dad's mom and dad were from, and build a house up there. So they built a house, and we lived there until I was 4 years old. And then we moved right back down to Florida, and I came up in a city called Castleberry. Castleberry, Castleberry. Castleberry. Anyways, I was close to the beach, as I said. I think I was like 48 minutes from the beach. Actually, it could have been a little bit longer, but in my younger days, I used to drive really fast, and it only took me about 48 minutes to get to the beach. We had to go through what you wouldn't imagine, cow pastures and things like that, but we went that way. Any case, I was going to Titusville, near Cape Canaveral, where the space shuttle stuff is and all that. We went one time, class-wise, we went there on a field trip to see the Kennedy Space Center and, you know, all that good happy horse stuff, you know. Anyways, I was with a friend of mine, and he was driving because this wouldn't have happened if I was driving. Trust me. Anyways, he had a Toyota, and I was just barely awake, and he had stopped on the side of the road to pick this guy up, and this guy had this bag. And he was acting real peculiar, you know. And I didn't even know why my friend picked him up. You know, he, for some odd reason, you know, decided he was going to pick the guy up. But the nearest anything was like 20 miles away. So the guy was just walking on the road, and I guess he decided he was going to pick him up. Anyways, the guy had this bag, and the guy started talking. He was real weird. He started saying all this stuff, and he was like, I think I killed somebody. And we both looked at each other, and I told him, I said, pull over the side of the road and tell this joker to get out. So we went about another 5 miles, and the guy just kept talking. And he had, the back of his hand had blood on it. And the bag had blood on it also. So he was saying a lot of deranged things. And finally, I told my friend, if you don't pull this car over, I'm just going to open the back door up and kick the guy right out. I told him flat out. I didn't want to ride with this guy. And like, my back was to the guy. He was sitting right behind me because I was in the passenger seat, right? So finally, my friend decides to pull over maybe 10 minutes down the road later after I told him to pull over. He lets this guy out. Well, we get up the road and about, I don't know, an hour later, we were almost at home. Titusville is like, I don't know, 2 hours drive from where I grew up at. And about an hour later, we stopped at a store, and I got out, he got out, we went and bought some stuff, and I used the bathroom, and blah, blah, blah. And anyways, came back to the car, and I looked in the back seat, and the guy left the bag in the car. Left the bag in the car. So anyways, one thing I did forget to tell you all is my friend actually asked him what was in the bag, and the guy said, none of your effing business. That's what he said. None of your effing business. So, you know, the bag's in the car. So we get home and everything, and I asked him, I said, are you going to look to see what's in the bag? He said, no, I don't want to see what's in the bag. So we took the bag. We left the bag in the garage over at his parents' house, and we just finished on. And it was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing. So you're gonna ask me what was in the bag, right? None of your effing business. No, it was really it was really a bad situation, and we had to call the police and this and that, but it was terrible, and I don't know what else to say on that. Anyways, hope you all have a great night, a great day, great afternoon, wherever you're at. Love y'all. Love yourself. Love God. And by all means, love each other. Until the next time, see ya.